Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It ain't morning, it's evening. Ah, it is evening. Yep. Why, you guys come out of the woodwork all of a sudden. Huh? You guys were all sleeping until I started to... Oh, gee. Anyway. It is a Saturday evening. We got one person in there. Oh, all right, you guys go lay down because I got a topic I want to talk about here in a minute. I'm going to talk about a topic here. I'm going to wait till a few of you guys come on there. Kurt, Joaquin, Justin. See how many of you guys we get on there. We got 5 of you guys in there now. It's a little late to be doing a live show, but it's 10 o'clock Central Time, 11 o'clock Eastern. So it's either after you guys went to bed, before you go to bed, or on the other side of the world, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. Something like that. We got 6 people watching and 1 thumbs up. See if we can get a few more of you guys in there real quick. Daniel is in there. Hey, good morning. 8 here in the West Coast. Yep, or a few hours behind me. Still kind of young in certain places, or early. I guess East Coast is about the only place it's Glenn. I'm getting better. Getting much better. Oh yeah. We're still out here. We never went home. We just stayed out here and just kept on working, just being careful, right? Probably the worst part about having cracked ribs and working is the bumps out here. Other than that, though, not too bad. Hopefully you guys can see me all right. I try to get some light in here. Hopefully we got all the lights on, though. I got 11 of you guys in there. Adam is in there. Hello, Adam. I want to talk about this this fake Carla head that is thinking that this person is actually trying to ruin my life. Like, really? You know, Ghost doesn't chase me off. It may chase you guys off, but it doesn't chase me off. Somebody that's trying to be someone who's not doesn't chase me off. It takes a lot more than that to chase me away. But it may chase you guys away. You know, that's the thing. That's what I want to talk about. I know we met up with Kip and Jake. You guys saw that video that I put up, you know. And then they put up a video and I go into their comments. And it was crazy. I went in there and did a whole bunch of reporting. It's not the real Carla Head, okay? The real Carla Head is a real person. She took down everything. She took down her YouTube channel, her Facebook, everything. Because she actually got, what word am I looking for? It's just somebody trying to be somebody they're not, that's all. Well, I got 17 of you guys. Everybody else must be sleeping. Well, anyway, this is a question answer. You know, yeah, she told me that she was, yeah, see, and that's all bull, you know, because it's not the real person, first of all. I don't even know who this person is. And this person doesn't even have the gall to walk up to me. You know, it's probably pretty much better that if that person doesn't walk up to me, because cracked ribs or not, I'd probably bust that son of a bitch right up these. And if it is a woman or a child, well, you don't know who it is. You know, you have no clue who it is. All I know is they got a good ass whooping coming if I ever bump into them. But you know, that ain't never gonna happen. I call them keyboard warriors. It's almost like a CB Rambo, you know. They get on the CB, I'll pull over and I'll beat your ass. It happens all the time, you know. That's why half the time nobody's got a CB on, because it's more shit than it is conversation. Yeah. I had my profiling, who I think it might be, but again, you can't, you know, I can't sit here to say that's who it is absolutely 100%, so all you can do is go, everybody's got a way of writing. Everybody's got a way of, you know, typing. It's almost like handwriting, you know. If you write a note, you better hope that you have a different handwriting if you're trying to be somebody else, because usually handwriting will verify who you are. Well, writing is the same way, you know. Again, it's not going to chase me away, but it may chase you guys away, you know. All I can say is when you get something like that, you got to report it. It's easy to do. You just click over beside the name, report it to YouTube. You get enough of that, and eventually the person will be gone. I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, I am. I'm sitting here. I thought I'd do a sort of a, I think that person, yeah. Well, you know, some people, like I said, ain't got the guts or I'm trying to keep it clean. Don't have the to stand in front, you know. How was that little saying? Sticks and stones may break your bones, but names will never, you know. It's just somebody trying to be somebody. Keep it up, I may have to put a $5,000-$10,000 reward and find this person. You don't really want to mess with somebody if somebody's got money. You really don't want to. You know, it may not be the right person. Hey, $10,000 reward. I want to know who this person is. Drag them to me. Put them in front of me. But you can't do that. That's illegal. That is illegal. You can't do that. I'm feeling pretty good, Ike. I really am. Thank the person. Hey, now, okay. Oh, I gotta catch up with one. Gee whiz. There we go. That's why I sent you a message over Messenger. I want you to know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I went over to Kip and Jake's channel, because they put up that video where they met me, you know. Thought somebody was going to say, hey, hi, jukebox, or something like that. No, it was all about this fake Carla. It's like, really? I guess it runs into this when people don't want to run into me because of that. Well, then that interferes with my YouTube channel. Trucker Review, there you are, buddy. Yeah, I saw even you said that Carla was making threats or whatever. I went over to Kip and Jake's channel, and again, I don't let that shit bother me. I really don't. It's just someone trying to be somebody, trying to get 15 seconds of fame, and that person doesn't have the guts or the balls to stand in front of me. It's a good thing, busted ribs or not. I'm not trying to be macho here. I'm just telling you straight up truth. I would have to protect my right side a little bit, but I knocked that SOB on the ground and have it on camera to prove the fact. I'm 51 years old. We're too old for this crap, but we're not old enough to defend ourselves. Hope you get healed up soon. Yeah, we will. We will. When can we expect videos again? I put up one yesterday where I met up with, you know, I'm trying to clear this, okay, I guess, let me just put it right out. Just going down the road with the camera on, to me anymore, is just getting bored as hell. Everybody's in that competition. Everybody's into that, you know. To me, it's not fun anymore to do that. because everybody's doing it, right? But we're gonna. I just bought a brand new drone. I just bought a Phantom 4 Pro. If you guys know anything about that, that's the best drone that Phantom came out with. And next week I got to get an iPad for that because I can't run that with my regular phone. The app is too big. So we're gonna do a lot of aerial shots with that. And we'll be back up there making the videos. I mean, but just every day going down the road saying good morning, to me it's all the same. I guarantee if you turned down or if you wasn't watching it and you started out by listening to the video, you'd think it would be the same as yesterday's, you know. It's just, to me, it's not all that super interesting. I don't know, you guys tell me what you think, but I know you guys are gonna. But it's a lot of work to put up a video just to get a few hundred views and a couple bad comments. It's a lot of work. You know, who in the hell likes to go to work and work hard all day and then is told that you didn't do a good job, you know? Most people will quit their jobs, you know? Fine, if you don't like what I'm doing, I'll just go somewhere else, you know? Hey, what is this? We got 9 thumbs up and 25 of you guys looking here. Oh, come on now. Trying to be good films. All day, people enjoy trying to be good. You got more subscribers. There's a big difference there. There's a big difference there. Well, he's got, I guarantee if he does a live show, he's got more than 26 people watching too. You can't even, I guarantee if you put your comment in there, it may not be seen. But it's not his fault. He just got a big crowd, right? We're small potatoes. Well, thank you, Daniel. I appreciate it. Life as a truck driver isn't just about going down the road. It really ain't. It's a lot more than that, really. We have a life, you know. Back in the day when I was a kid, we loved truck drivers, man. I always went down the road pumping my, you know, trying to get the truckers to blow their horns and everything. And kids don't do that no more, you know. It's like trucks back in the day when I was a kid, it was a big deal. I think today, a lot of people think trucks are more of a nuisance than anything because they're not really being educated about how important we are being out here on the road. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but point blank, our country stops right now, if all the trucks decided, all the trucks, not just my truck, every truck, UPS, FedEx, OTR trucks, LTL trucks, flatbeds, tanker trucks, especially the tank trucks. Because if you think about the hauling fuel and stuff, well, if they stop, we would have to stop. And we can't put fuel in our trucks unless the fuel trucks put fuel in the tanks that the truck stops. American does stop without trucks. I don't care what it is, or, you know, and people always say, and I agree, there are trains and planes and ships out there that bring our stuff from China, and on the big ships that's got the containers, you know. Yeah, but still the same. How did it get on that ship? How is it going to leave that ship? How is it going to leave port? Well, even if it got on a train after it got off the ship, it's still got to get from, unless there is a train yard going through that shipyard, which could happen, you know, but it's still got, in some way, it's still got to get from, the train to the stores, you know. So without trucks, America stops. And I just happen to be part of that team. I'm a truck driver. I have been for, well, December will be 25 years. So I've been part of that team for a long time, delivering freight. And I've hauled all kinds of freight, all different types of freight, from grain to hay to lumber to, I mean, just I've hauled all sorts of freight in my 24 years. A lot of freight. Of course, and that's only one truck. One truck, one tank of fuel. One truck that pays highway tax. You guys ever get on an interstate where there's 6 lanes? There's 3 on this side, 3 on that side, and the sign says no trucks in the far left lane? I guarantee we're paying taxes on that one strip of road that they have to put that blacktop that says no trucks allowed. I guarantee we're paying tax to be able to drive on that lane. Hey, little guy is there. Hey, buddy, what's up, buddy? Okay, I kind of playing what you played. I had some cracked ribs there for a little while, but I stayed out here. I didn't go home or nothing like that. Say good morning or good evening to little guy, guys. Matt is out there. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. We pay for the parts department also. Well, yeah, everything. I mean, the taxes that a commercial vehicle has to produce. Well, tell you, I guess, how old I really am. You remember the bingo card? That it was considered our registration. We had more than one plate on the front of the truck. Normally you had a New Mexico, you had your home plate, Oregon plate, but we had it was called a bingo card. That's a slang for it. But the registration, you had to have multiple plates on the front of your truck. We had to pay for each one of them plates. We still do, but we don't have the plates on the front of the truck anymore. But if you look at the registration on a big truck, it's got different states. If you're not on that state, you're not legal to drive through that state. Like most of the trucks here in the lower 48, you'll never see Alaska on a registration card because we don't go to Alaska, right? So if we were to go into Alaska, we would have to pay the tax and a permit to be able to go up to Anchorage or go up into Alaska. But we have a bingo card in each state that is on that registration. We pay a tax. There's a lot of freaking money going out there. Oh yeah, see, I know the bingo card. Hey Marie, yes. I never met you, but you're my favorite person. Never met you though. But she's up there in Canada. Trucker Jukebox is going to be back on YouTube. I will, I promise. I just got really tired, super tired of making a video every solid day. And we like performance. I do anyway. If I had a truck, and let's say I bought a new truck and it wasn't giving me the performance, you get rid of that truck, get a new truck, get a different truck, right? In other words, if it's got poor fuel mileage and all that, you want to get rid of that truck. YouTube channel is just the same. To me, I want results. I want to see results when it comes to making a video. If I don't see the results there, guys, that's the fastest way for me to slow down. I mean, why would you want to do something? Now, there are a few of you guys that really do like to watch, but I don't know if you guys know this, but Trucker Rudy is actually going to get out. He's done. He's done with it. He's got one final video that he's going to actually bring up at the end of his week, and he's done with it. You know, you work too damn hard to bring up these videos, and people don't really give a crap. So he says he's out of it. Thanks for the sub, Justin. Oh yeah. Schmicky is a cat. What? Schmicky is a cat. Okay. Well, nice for the cat. Things do slow down, but I haul meat. So the meat business is actually moving up because people like to barbecue, right? So when everything else kind of goes down, the meat sales kind of go up. which plays heck on a reefer unit when it's 100 degrees outside. He put out a message saying that. Yep. I hope I don't offend you guys. If I do, all I can say is I'm sorry, but no. Somebody said the other day he stopped watching my video because I smoked a cigarette. It's a free country where I come from. I guess if you want to leave because I smoke, well, it's up to you. We don't live in a country that is a dictation country. In other words, you can pretty much do what you want to do short of breaking the law. Smoking a cigarette is not breaking the law. It ain't going to put me behind bars, let's put it that way. Somebody asked me if I'm still vaping. I am. I am. You got to try harder if you want to offend me. Yeah. Well, yeah, it takes a lot to offend me, and it's not really offending me. It's when other people are actually on my channel and they want to offend you guys. That's what, but I don't care what people say about me. I mean, I really don't. What song you going to play on your radio show? I play a whole bunch of songs, usually up to 30, 35 songs by the time I'm done with it. I'll be here in the morning doing my radio show. I do it every Sunday. That's the one program that I actually have control. I really do. I mean, you can be live, you can say hi, you can request a song or whatever, but nothing gets outside that unless I announce it on the radio, right? See what I got on, guys? My trucker, when I was at the truck show. People are soft. Yep. Too many soft people these days. Very soft. When the rough gets tough, they just want to kind of go somewhere and hide, you know. It takes a lot more than that to... it's Spreaker Radio. Go to Spreaker Radio, go and put Trucker Jukebox. You'll see all the shows that I've been doing. And then if you're on my Be Yourself, it's Facebook, but it's not like regular Facebook. Become a member and I share it in there. It would take a lot to offend me. Also, Trucker Jukebox. That's right. That's right. I'm not going to Gats. The only reason why, because it's usually too hot. I got the doggies in the truck. I'm not going to leave Panda and Jake in the truck depending that this thing is going to keep running that whole time I'm at Gats. I mean, if I'm in the truck, that's one thing, but it's just way too hot in Gats to... Somebody suggested that I should get me a dog sitter, but your choice of country is quite good. I like the older stuff, the new stuff. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Well, thank you to show me. I appreciate it, buddy. Jake and Panda's back there on the bed just playing away. I thought about just taking my hat cam and just walking around making video and hoping, you know, and I thought about doing that, and just, you know, Johnny B. Good does that too. I think it's suicidal. That's my opinion about the self-driving truck. Should the self-driving car already ran over a lady or a person? I don't know if it was a lady, but I think it's suicidal myself, especially if it's based on GPS, because our country doesn't know how to keep a GPS map straight, you know. Let's put it this way. If they tell me that there's a truck in front of me and it's driving by itself, I'm gonna get the hell away from it. That's my that's my opinion. My ribs are doing good. They are healing. They're still cracked, but at least they got some I think what the doctor said, they're paced back together. It wouldn't take much to re-crack them. A few more weeks and then I'll be a little more solider, but your bones will actually mend themselves. You know, if you got a broken arm, broken leg, or whatever, if it's not too far out of whack, they'll actually amend themselves. There's just not much they can do for ribs. I mean, a broken arm, broken leg, they put a cast on, but they can't really put a cast on your... They ain't breathing nothing. It's out the window, man. What are they breathing? Maybe the truck that's next to me idling? Got my cigarette out the window. They're back there in the bunk. I don't smoke in my bunk. I always smoke up here anyway with my window down. They ain't breathing nothing. They get more bad air if I walk them through the truck stop to the grass, because all these trucks are idling, than me with my arm out the window with my cigarette. You're funny, man. You're funny. But you better leave us. You know, they said the United States alone came up with $382 billion in extra tax. You know what that came from, don't you? Tobacco and alcohol tax. You don't have to pay tax on your property or your food. If there was a self-driving in front of me, I would get as far. Yeah, me too. Definitely. They are fine. We need the good with the bad to survive. Yeah. It's only as bad as people, in my opinion, it's only as bad as people think it is. What's so bad? You know, what may be bad for you may not even be as bad, may not be that bad to somebody else. You know, you take a World War II vet, lost both arms, both legs because he was over fighting. Now he's disabled, right? And then all of a sudden, 5 o'clock in the morning, he's got to get up and go. I mean, like, to the bathroom. That's a bad day. That's a bad day. I've been trying to watch your videos since. Yeah, they'll be back up, I promise. I don't know. Between this fake Carla, and I can't make a video without somebody, you know. And the thing is, they're not coming to me. They're coming to you guys. You better not. First of all, let me clear something up. I ain't married. I ain't married to nobody. I don't have a wife. I don't have no kids. It's just me. It's nobody else. So, but we're not married. Yeah, guess you remember me walking up to you. I do, I remember. Yep. You know, the trains out here, I don't know if you guys know this, I actually have a relative that works for northern Norfolk, and the train itself isn't controlled by people, but the tracks, the track switches are actually done by remote. So if they know that the train is going to one particular area, and there's like 6 or 7 switches on that track, that is actually controlled by a switch. Let me see. The doggies are having fun in the back. Yeah, they're back there playing. They have no danger back there on them whatsoever. You don't need to be with you don't want. That's right. You don't need to be with someone if you don't want to be. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Jukebox, how do you get around I-66 in Virginia tolls? The Sky High, brother. You know, I haven't been on 66 in years. I haven't. I've traveled it a couple times, but I think that's that one part up there. I always take 64 to Richmond and then cut up 95 that way. I haven't been on 66 since I've been with Gainey Transportation, and that's been, shoot, that's been 15 years ago. It's been a long time. Think about it. Sorry, don't mean to be yawning, guys. Yep, in Europe you have a lot of track changes by remote. That's true. That's how it is here in the States. They don't have a guy standing at the track switching that track over. It's actually all done remote. And sometimes when you hear that 2 trains had a collision, it's usually because of that setup. It messed up somewhere. And that's how you get 2 trains on one track. But it's supposed to automatically be set up for that train, so when that train gets close to that switch, it will change. And then if there's another train coming, that track may switch back for the other train. But that's how they miss each other. Because think about it, a lot of these tracks is only a one track. It's almost like a one-way road, you know. So you get two trains on that one track, that could be a catastrophe. I mean, and some tracks got the double tracks, but yeah, my uncle David, he worked for the railroad for years. He may be retired by now, but he was telling me how a lot of that is actually placed in one area. But we ain't gonna stay here forever, guys. We're gonna be getting off here real shortly, but sounds like a one-track mine, yeah. In Europe, you have a lot of, yeah, I read that part already. What? Okay, come on up here and say hi to everybody again. They just have to come and say hi to everybody. Whoops, get up here. Gee whiz. Oh, gee whiz, man. You guys are crazy, man. You guys are crazy. They need haircuts. Anybody volunteer? They need a haircut. haircuts, man. I can't see the screen no more. Oh, you guys are silly. You guys are silly. Oh, you guys are silly. Oh, you guys are silly. Okay, get down. I can't read nothing. You're in my... Gee whiz. Sorry about the interruptions, guys. People puppies, yeah. I do. I have been out there. Yep, I ran out there. I used to team with my friend James. He used to run out there all the time. I was out there not too long ago by myself with Marquardt. I got a video of it. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it, buddy. Alright, 5 more minutes. I'm out of here. I'm gone. Gotta get to bed. Gotta get up in the morning. Gotta do a radio show. Get ready to go to bed. You will. I don't go up into Canada hardly any at all. Not like I used to. I used to go up to Montreal and Ontario all the time, but I was with JB Hunt at the time. But I used to go up there all the time. It's kind of different today. You know, back then, believe it or not, all you needed was your social, or your birth certificate and driver's license. It ain't like that anymore. And I do have a passport. I just ain't. I never used it since I've been here. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate it, buddy. I wish I could get into trucking. Get in trucking pretty much. But whenever I hear about the self-driving trucks, I hesitate. They're not going to take over anytime soon. You may hear about this truck out there doing that, but in this chaos country, you ain't got nothing to worry about for a good long while. Before I mean, our country is overran by self-driving trucks. They cannot operate one of them self-driving trucks without having somebody in that truck. They gotta have some. Think about the insurance. Who are they going to blame if a self-driving truck runs over somebody? See, with our society, they need a person to blame, because then they have a liability. But they don't have a person to blame if there ain't a person in that self-driving truck. Who are they going to blame? They're going to blame a society that, or maybe it was a country that put that truck together, or a big old corporate office. It's going to be harder to sue that than it would be that person or a company. Do that, Marie. I will make it a point to bump into you. If I knew you was coming, I'd tell dispatch I need something or a load or whatever. I would make a point to come see you for sure. My opinion about Swift, they're big. I don't really have an opinion about Swift. All I can say is they got more drivers and more trucks than you can shake a stick at. They are associated with more companies. They have bought more companies, and they're with other companies to the point where every time you turn around you hear that there's an accident with Swift. It's going to happen because they're huge, you know. If you have a truck that, or a company that has only, let's say, 30 trucks, and they have 2-3 accidents a week, you may not even hear about it, because they're not big enough to report it, right? You take Swift, and let's say they have the same amount of accidents. Of course, there are going to be more trucks because there's more trucks there. But if they have an accident, you're more able to hear about that than the company with 30 trucks. So I think people are really harsh on Swift, if you think about it, because they train students and stuff. So they are more that than just about anybody out there. That's my opinion. You asked me, so Hey, South Carolina Johnson, is that, am I reading that right? 77 says hello. Well, hello. Yeah. Psychomaster 46. I didn't miss you there, buddy. I just was talking about Ike's comment there. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and chime on out of here. We got 27 of you guys. I appreciate you guys. We got a 40-minute video. It ain't much. Trucker Jukebox will be back, and I will be sharing these videos and stuff. I'm trying to catch interesting stuff. And you guys, come on. Seriously, you guys got to be getting tired of just looking at the highway. I mean, especially with me, because I've been taking the same old road, going to the same old places, and that's where it gets old for me. Because I know damn well I've been on one road for 100,000 times, and you know, and we see it. We go into the analytics of YouTube, and we see the falling. We see that, you know, it's like a TV show, the ratings. When they see the ratings falling, they know the show is getting old. When I see my channel falling, and we're not going by subscribers, guys, because if you think about it, 700 views, and I have 3,400 subscribers, you know, you can subscribe to something, but if you're not going to say hi, hello, if you're not going to correspond or anything like that, and you're just going to subscribe and not do nothing, that's the same to me. That's the same. If you had a crew of 20 people working on a construction site, but 15 of them people were just sitting down on the job, not working, but yet you was paying them $20 an hour to do the job, you're going to start firing them, right? You're going to say, you're out of here, you're fired. You're going to replace that person with somebody else that is actually going to come in and work. See, and YouTube ain't no different. If you're going to come in, you're going to subscribe, please, I ask you to interact. You know, at least if you watch 30 seconds of the video, I'd prefer you to watch the whole thing. But if you watch at least 30 seconds of the video, then YouTube is going to recognize that as a video being watched. Then that's where I'm going to see, okay, and I think that's why Rudy's wanting to get out of it. Rudy's over 4,000 subscribers, and he's only getting 500 people watching his video. He's only got 204 people sharing his videos. And it's like he was telling me, it's mainly his wife and himself that is doing the most of the sharing. You get a few on the outside, like myself and a couple other people, they may share it, but it ain't going nowhere. And YouTube is a business. It is definitely a business. And yes, as YouTubers, we make a few bucks. We don't right away, but as YouTubers, we do make a few bucks. And that's our way of getting our reward and it costs, guys. It does, to make a video, to have cameras, to have everything working for you. The internet just by itself costs to get a video up. Now, if you're making a video in 4K, and let's say it's a 5.5 gig video, then you have to render that. You have to actually put that on YouTube. That costs money and time, and that can be 4 hours, 5 hours. And I think Rudy got him a pretty bad email and a couple other things, and well, he's having a hard time with it. So he did make a video of it. I'm not going to tell you what the video is or anything like that, I promise not to, but he's going to have a video of it. And he is actually, he's taking his cameras out of the truck. He's actually going to take them inside the house with him, and he's going to, he's done. He's not doing it no more. Rudy is one of them guys, if he tells you he's not going to do something, he ain't going to do it. And he's also one of them guys, if he says he's going to do something, he's going to do that. And that's, he says he's out of it. Hey, Joe, buddy, I was in Philly. I even called your man that was driving your tow truck. I said, hey, can you tell Joe that I'm going to be in town? Yeah, I left him a message, everything. I recorded it. He said he would give it to you. You remember that place where I went before and I delivered? That's where I went. I tried my best to catch up with you, but I did call. I really did. Whoever was driving the tow truck that night took the message. They said he would let you know. Never heard of you. But I was in Philly, buddy. Yes, I was. See, I can only tell you guys that I'm going to be in town. You can drag a horse to water. You can't make him drink. But that's okay. I missed your phone call and video about busy. I know you get busy. You do. You get busy. But I want you to know I tried, though. I tried really hard. Rudy, R-U-D-I. But a lot of that is because of Google. It tries to correct spell your whenever you're writing something down. He says he's done with it. He's not going to quit, but he is going to take a long break from it. And you know how it is. You walk away from something long enough, you don't care if you have the desire to do it anymore, you know. But Joe, we forgive you, buddy. We really do. I just didn't want you to think I came into town ignoring you. Because I knew I was going to be there. I said, you know, according to him, he was the only one on duty. So I kind of figured you was out with the family, you know. There you go. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and get on out of here. I want to appreciate you guys for watching, I really do. We're just Trucker Jukebox, that's all we are. We're nothing more than that. One of these days we'll make it done. Right now I'm in Georgia. In the morning we'll be leaving out for York. And we'll be there for Monday. I took it upon myself to take a 34-hour break. I'm 28 hours and 5 minutes on my break right now, so I almost got 34 hours in. About 5 in the morning, I'll have my 34 in. Catch you guys later. Thank you for watching. Later. Oh, wait. Richard, you came in there right at the time I'm fixing to leave out of here. He said, just got home, so I didn't know how long I've been on this evening. Well, alright, we're out of here, Doe. Sorry, Richard. I'll give you a call tomorrow sometime if you're going to be around, buddy. Don't forget, guys, if you like good country music, classic country music, I am on every Sunday, 7 a.m. Eastern. 6 a.m. Central. We'll be on the radio on Spreaker Radio, Trucker Jukebox. We'll see you tomorrow. Later.